So I know what you're thinking, 72 hours to concept, shoot, edit and deliver a music video. How do we do it? Well, I'm about to show you. My name is Ernie and I'm one half of the production company Amanaki Studios, which I run with my twin brother Josh. This music video actually came out of the blue for us. I was in talks about another project with Kill or 7-0, and he'd mentioned that the latest album that they were dropping was actually dropping on Saturday, and it was Wednesday. And I was interested to know what song they'd chosen for their music video release, and they didn't have any. So I asked him, like, why don't we put something together, something quick? So I pitched something simple, something that I felt was true to the artist. A music video that showed snippets of life, family, and brotherhood. Everything that I felt this song embodied. I wrote up a treatment, sent it over, and they were down. So for the most part, the shoot was going to be run and gun. We had a list of scenes we thought we might shoot. The shoot day started about 8:30. We had to go pick up a lens and a couple other things, and we arrived at about 9, a little after call time.
Just here live, guys. About to drop our album on Saturday, and decided yesterday the brothers want to shoot a music video. And we're not saying no, man. We're just working, baby.
We're here down at Maroubra, and one of the first scenes is we have a wide shot of their backyard, and we're going to slowly zoom out, and Eddie's going to come out, and he's going to start performing his first verse. Action!
In hindsight, I wish we added focus motors and zoom motors to this to make the shot a lot smoother. We just ended up using our hands and trying to make it as smooth as possible, but you can see that jitteriness throughout the shot. For lighting, because we were pretty far and the shot was like quite wide, all we needed to use was the 1200D, just striking where the artist would land. We ended up putting in our 6x bounce, just unwrap that light around a little bit more. We also wanted to add different story elements to all the different frames. So for this one, we had the lads hanging up washing, and we had Kill just playing the guitar.
No, that's fine. Can I just have a moment for whoever did that towel and left it on the ground like that?
After the initial performance take, this is where we just wanted to add all those fun elements in and all those authentic moments. So we just gave all the guys like a few ideas to run with and just let it play out. So while we still had all this nice morning light, we wanted to get a couple more scenes while we're out here. So we ended up shooting this tighter shot of Look Good. I actually ended up directing them to do some sort of Congo line and it ended up turning out like this.
Always got love for my team.
And just let it play out and just let them have fun with it.
We're going to do some versions of like using the washing line and like the boys pretend to like hang up clothes, and then we'll do some funny shit like throwing clothes and shit, like when we cut in between. And we'll do performance takes like that sort of stuff throughout the whole day.
We shot this setup pretty dodgy by using a tripod and a ladder, but hey, it worked, didn't pinch. Lighting was simple for both of these. We just had a floppy on camera left and we had the 1200D turned around and we just put a 1/4 grid frame in front of it just to soften it up a little bit more. Once we had wrapped doing all our exteriors, it was time to move inside.
Guys, keep talking, bro. Why?
Like I said, for the second scene, more homey vibe. As you can see, very hoary. Nah, that's not hoary. Love it.
I knew that I wanted to do this home studio setup. Josh moved a 1200D to push through the window while I tried to just find a frame inside the room. And I settled on something like this. I ended up switching to the Laowa 12mm just because I wanted to show more of the room, and actually turned out looking pretty good. The next light we used was the Amaran light mat, which we just boomed above. And then lastly, we just added a pavot tube to further wrap that light around. We added in a little haze for some atmosphere and we were done. This is where the energy for this track really came in. I think once we wrapped the solo performances and got a few moments that we were looking for, we got the whole crew in and we just let them go at it. And the boys really brought the energy, man. Like, it was sick.
Yeah, your energy here was going on.
What do you want to eat for that? I don't know.
So many dope moments from this. I think one of my favorites is the impromptu performance from Jay, where he just like steps out in front of the camera. And I think just, the energy from that just really carried on for the rest of the day.
Left, I was young, but I grew. Gave light to a new life, but the same flight, brotherhood 92. I always say what I mean. You cannot run for the dream. Always got love for my team. My bird, I'm up cause of my G.
Next up was the kitchen scene, and I knew for me I wanted to use the symmetry of this kitchen. So we moved this dining table in the middle of the room and gave everyone an idea of the vibe and time of day and what we're trying to achieve, and then we just let it all happen. Lighting was pretty much the same as the other room, except we added a 600X in this window here. I just let Danny and Jano, who were the closest to the camera, to come up and play close to the camera if possible, because that would make it feel a lot more dynamic, and I think it turned out pretty sick. Next scene was this scene from Killsverse, and this was definitely one of my favorite scenes of the whole clip. You'll be sitting on the floor. I'll show you the shot. Yeah, so we'll frame it up so you're there. But I think this is meant to represent like this family side of things, you know, a little bit. And then we'll have some lads up in the top. Also, I knew I wanted to use these leading lines of the steps and the wall to sort of like tell all these little smaller moments or smaller stories, and also just to add interest. Like there's all these moments here and here where there's just like so much fun happening, where every single time you rewatch the video you just find new things. So I used the Titus Fresnel on the 1200D to act as our sunlight, and then just added a floppy camera right to hopefully give enough shade. There was still a little bit of sun, so we bounced a little bit more sun in using our bounce, and I think it turned out looking awesome.
Oh my gosh, my really expensive washing basket. Think about your really expensive thing.
Once we were done at this location, we did our first and only location move to a basketball court to shoot our last scene of the day, which was this basketball shot. We ended up on this high angle frame again, just because I feel like it mixed well with the low angle from Kill's previous shot. And then, yeah, ladder, tripod, added some bounce, mainly because we didn't want to pull anything else from the van because it was getting close to where we wanted to route. So yeah, we just ran it like this. And we wrapped at about 3 p.m, hit some ball, and then it was on to the edit. And yeah, like I said in the start, because how simple this concept was, it made post-production a breeze. I spent an hour or two just seeking and categorizing all the footage. We had to shoot the next day, so I did 2 hours on the way to our location and then 2 hours back to the studio. Did another 2 hours at the studio, and yeah, the edit was done. But yeah, they were happy with it. They didn't change anything. So I did a few digi-zooms to add some variety, did a grade, and we were done.
Back there when my pops left, I was young but I grew. Gave light to a new life, but the same flight, brotherhood 92.
I'll leave a link to the full music video in the description below. I'll leave a link to their album if you want to cop their latest release. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comments below by telling us what your favorite shot was. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next one. Peace.
Cause of my G, my people, my steez. Talk my shit, my chef, my cheese. Don't come close to me and my tea.